up? It isn't my home away from home away from home. This is that staging area from last time. Nothing's changed over here. There's a board in the floor. That's about it. Here's the stuff from 2 years ago in May, right? And here's the stuff from last year. Matter of fact, I got this marked. Yeah, May 5th, 2007. Upstairs it's just the same. Go back, look in videos, see how it is. It's the same thing. Next project, the kitchen. Now this is going to be wickedly, wickedly awkward. Yeah, I use wickedly. Going to be tough because my father, who is on board and ready to go, he is off of work every day but one day around the holiday season. So he's going to be in, so I'm going to be doing this stuff like in secret recording. I don't think he'd be able to handle me recording right now. My little sister maybe, but my little sister is like home right now. And I was originally in the kitchen like going, hey guys, there's stuff I'm doing. But I decided that do better do the explanation over here. Maybe I can get snippets, we'll see. So, here we go. With the kitchen, the objective is to be able to cook a full meal, and everything must function properly. The refrigerator, the stove, and the sink. Refrigerator, stove, sink. Now, you'll see what I mean about these things have to function, because right now, nothing functions entirely as it should. How is this going to happen? Well, let me give you the outline. The complicated will come later. There are places to clean that are easy. Number one, the pantry. This is mostly dad stuff. It can't even be like seen. You can't get there really right now. So we make a path. It'll be no problem fixing that up because, you know, my stepmom never goes there. Piece of cake. Cabinets, cups and such. Set up dad's duplicates. Get rid of certain amounts of it. My stepmom's items should go into storage. By the way, putting it away for my little sister's college, that's a euphemism for to get it out of there. What else do we have? The counters. Most of that stuff is dad's. That's not going to be a big problem. I should be able to consolidate, get it together, go through it, no problem. Here's the hard. There's one counter. It's, I call it the medicine counter. All sorts of my stepmom stuff on there. It's like old medication bottles, recipe cards that are never used. I'm going to actually make that into hers. But what I need to do, you make dad's area make sense and work for the world. Then you make a juxtaposition between that clean stuff and that medicine counter that is now, I don't need to be paranoid, I locked the door, and that medicine counter so that she gets in mind frame, oh, well, you can't very well have all of this looking clean and this looking like a pile of debris. So hopefully that'll work. We'll see. The refrigerator, I'm sorry, the floor next. The floor. Now, there is a path in the floor, you're going to see it, where it's it's about a third, over a third, occupying the entire space of the floor. It now makes dishwashing impossible because you have to stand like this, go like this, and twist like this in order to get to it. And my stepmom apparently raises hell if anyone tries to touch it, so that's a problem. I don't know if I'm going to do that floor at the beginning. I may have to wait, do one side of the kitchen, shift the stuff over, do the other side. Because if I start with that floor, if I start with, hey stepmom, I need your permission to move this stuff, that is not going to work, I promise you. Next. The refrigerator. Going to stay practical. Expired food gets thrown away. Now I'm going to do a little experiment with my stepmom. I'm going to put, when I get the pantry cleared out, which is the first objective, I'm going to put stuff in there, expired food and such. And by the way, they don't have like, things growing in there. Like expired food is not like living like yogurt. That doesn't happen. It's like, gracias a Dios, right? But anything like cereal, old stuff, I know there's tons of expired. We're talking about stuff from 2002, 2003. I'm going to put all that in a little box and be like, yeah, this is stuff I think we should throw away because it's expired. Now, if my stepmom is like, no, I have a reason for that, it's a bigger problem than I was anticipating. So I don't know what I'm going to do if she says that, but hopefully she'll be like, oh, sure, it's expired. Please toss it. So I'm hoping that's going to happen. But it'll be a good little experiment. The explanation to her, poison the fridge. The refrigerator door doesn't open because there's like a basket of stuff and such. David, don't be paranoid. Don't be paranoid. Focus, David, right there. I'm with you. We're with each other, right? We're doing this together. The door does not open all the way. A basket got moved from the foyer to there temporarily. Then stuff got put in the foyer, and now it's there forever. And the refrigerator door doesn't open, like you'll see if comments on the kitchen from the last video. Now, the dining room table, tremendous mess. Really one of the places that this started several years ago. That is not going to be fixed this time. I said secondary. It's probably too far. I need to test her for coming around. So, kitchen stuff first. See if the dining room table. See if the dining room table works later. I'm going to do 3 piles of stuff in sections. Do a small count at a time. Stuff that belongs in the kitchen. Stuff that can go into storage. Stuff that can be gotten rid of. Now, we're not throwing away anything here. Even expired stuff. I'm going to put it in a box and say, hey, here's expired stuff. What would you like me to do with it? Can't do that. Not yet. We're working on it. I have 2 rules for myself. I will not delay this project, and I will not have non-kitchen stuff in the kitchen area, which is Dad's. So, that's the plan. Yeah. I think I can pull it off. We will see.